Hello everyone and welcome to a new Cities Skylines Let's Play episode. Today we are going to continue with building in this area of the city that we started in the last episode, and we will begin with building the road layout, and then we are going to look at the services, zoning, public transportation and more. So let's begin this episode. Now, before we will build in this episode, I want to show you guys what I did off camera. And as you can see, I detailed this interchange that we built last episode. And yeah, now it looks much better. So that's what I did off camera. And I think it is time for us to begin with building the road layout. So I think that we will start in this district, and this is gonna be the suburban district. So we will have some nice low residential houses right over here. Of course, next to the old suburban area that we built in the last episode. So that's nice. And of course, we will have some bigger commercial and office buildings on this side um, of this whole district. So yeah, let's begin with building. And as you can see, the road layout is now fully completed of this district. And like I said before, this district is gonna be meant for low residential houses. So this is all gonna be filled in with some nice looking houses, very similar to this little district, and it's gonna look really similar to it. But yeah, as you can see, it's 4 times larger. So yeah, I'm really interested how the final look is gonna be. But I am really happy with with the progress that we are making. I really like the look of it, and I think that this is gonna look very, very nice once we are gonna have all the zoning here and all the services. So now, because we are done with the road layout, we will now have a look at the electricity, the water, sewage, and the garbage management. And this is gonna be off camera, so you don't have to see anything like that. It's pretty boring, to be honest, so I'm just gonna cut that away. And that is now also finished, which is really, really nice. So what did I exactly do? First of all, I added some trees and some vegetation next to the highway of this new area, and it looks really, really nice in my opinion. I really like the look of it. And yeah, as you can see, I just placed down a lot of trees over here, and I also placed some trees down over here in the older part of the city. And yeah, I'm really happy with the look of it. I really like it. So yeah, I'm really happy with the result, and now it just looks a lot more dense, which I like, which I really do like. Now I also added a pathway going around the main road over here, and it just goes all the way over here, and it just continues, which I really like, and it connects this little connection over here all the way over here, which is really nice. So yeah, that's of course really nice for people if they want to walk. And I also added a little roundabout over here. And yeah, I don't know why, but I just like the way it looks over here. So that's gonna help with traffic, of course, if it's gonna be busy over here. I don't think it's gonna be really busy, but I just really like the way it looks. Now, of course, I also added some new facilities, such as some, how do you call it? Some new wind turbines over here. And we also have some new pumping stations over here, which is of course going to increase the water capacity and electricity. Now, I also added some new facilities like these ones. I don't know what the name is. The Eco Inland Water Treatment Plant. I added a couple of these over here, and now we have a massive capacity for sewage, water, electricity, and also garbage, because I also made some new waste. Wait, that's not the one. I also made some new recycling centers, which of course is also going to help a lot. So yeah, that's good. Really good to see that. And I think it is now time for us to begin with looking at the services. And we are also, of course, going to look at the zoning. And last but not least, we are also going to look at the public transportation. So yeah, I think it's time for us to just work on the services in this area, and then we are gonna zone. So yeah, let's begin. So, here I am again, and I will now show you exactly what I did. So, I began with adding some police stations, some fire stations, and healthcare facilities, and then I started to build some schools, parks, and other things. And well, this is the result. So, um, as you can see, I did a lot. I mean, I added many new services, many new parks. I even added some parking lots, some libraries, um, also some new roads over here. Yeah, I did a lot. I just made many new things, and I also added some trees in some areas. Um, for example, over here, and also in this area. And this will be a park, so I even made a Parklife area over here. So that's also going to be very nice. And yeah, as you can see, I just added a lot of new services, pathways, schools, just everything you need. So yeah, I did a good job, I think. And I only have to do one more thing, and then we are going to start this expansion. And well, that one thing we have to do before we are actually going to begin expanding the city is public transportation. So we are now going to work on public transportation in this area, and then we are going to start this massive expansion. So yeah, that's one more thing, and then we are going to begin with the expansion. So that is now also finished, which is of course really good to see. And it is now time for us to begin this expansion. Now I want to be sure that everything is connected. So this is all connected. Yes, everything. Yeah, this is also connected. That is all looking very, very good. So I think it is time for us to begin. Of course, as you could see, I added some metro stations, I added some bus stops over here, and yeah, this area is now ready for the mega expansion. And just look how big this expansion actually is. So, I mean, we only had this area with suburbs and this little district, and we are now getting a massive new suburban area over here. And to be honest, I really, really like the look of it. I mean, it looks great. I'm really happy with the look of it, and especially with all the trees and the pathways, I just really, really like the way it looks. And sorry, I cannot wait to actually start expanding in this area. And of course, like I said before, this is going to be the district with some office buildings, commercial buildings, and maybe even some towers, some little residential, high residential buildings. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty nice. And yeah, I mean, yeah, let's begin, right? We are just gonna begin the expansion. So 3, 2, 1. There we go. And of course, we are going to lose a lot of money right now, but we are all gonna get it back once we are gonna get all the tax from these people. And yeah, there we go. There are all the first houses. Oh, that's so nice. I mean, this is a massive expansion, right? It's just crazy how big it is. So we are getting some houses over here. Also some over here. Some shops already. Great to see that also. Great, just great. Okay, so we are not making any money right now, but that's all gonna be good. We only have to wait just a little bit. And I actually am going to look at the economy, yeah, if I'm saying it correctly. And we are also going to make these a little bit more expensive. So we are of course getting a lot of money back. Great, just great. Yeah, and we are already making money. Great. Just look at this. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I think we are gonna have much traffic over here. But yeah, it's all gonna be good, I think, if we are just gonna let it play. And there we go. We already have 25,000 people. That is just incredible. 6 more? Oh, come on. We just did it. Come on. Yeah, exactly. So we now have already 25,000 people. And we are, of course, going to wait a little bit till everyone built their homes, basically. So let's see. What's the next milestone? 34,000 people. Okay. So I think we are just gonna wait now till every house is now built, which is gonna take a little bit of time, but it's all gonna be good. And there you go. Every single house is now finished. It is now built, and it just looks absolutely beautiful in my opinion. I mean, especially from above, I mean, it looks really good. So I'm gonna give you guys a tour of this beautiful looking suburban area. So what did I exactly do? Well, as you can see, I just waited a little bit till every house was built, and every single little square is now finished. It is now done. So, lots of new homes, lots of new commercial buildings. I also added some extra pathways, some extra services. As you can see, for example, I added a library over here. I also added some extra some extra homes in this area. I made some little changes over here. I added some car parks and some little details, just some fences, some trees, some plants, some extra services, and I am super happy with the result. I mean, yeah, just look at it, right? It looks so good. Really, really happy with it. I mean, just look at this. It looks really good, especially with all the trees next to the houses. Really like how it looks. Now, I also added some vegetation on the backsides of the commercial buildings over here. As you can see, just with some plants and some taller trees. And it looks really good. I mean, I am super happy. As you can tell, I'm really happy with how everything turned out. So, yeah, population almost 30,000. So this area now has, what, 5,000 people? Yeah, population 5,600. Beautiful. And it is only gonna get better. So that's really nice. But yeah, that's it. Oh, and of course, I also made this roundabout look a little bit better. But that's it. I just let the game run a little bit and everything is now finished. So I'm super happy, really glad that it turned out nice, and I cannot wait for the next episode because, as you may know, we are gonna build in this area and then we are gonna focus on building some new high-rise buildings, offices, big commercial buildings. I just cannot wait for that. So if you are excited for that, of course, consider subscribing so you will get a notification when that episode will drop. And of course, if you did enjoy this episode, please consider leaving a like. It helps a lot. And yeah, that's it. So I hope that I will see you in the next episode and have a good day. Ciao, guys.